So hey everyone, so we always get the question of which are the core supplements that I absolutely have to take. There's all these different supplements that you could be taking, but how do we simplify that? How do we get that to just the core few? The goal is never to expand the supplement line in your own home to the point of confusion. You want to keep it to the basic essentials.
And we would never recommend that you take something that we don't personally take ourselves.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. None of the supplements that we recommend are outside of what we would take ourselves or for our own family members. You know, a lot of doctors will not take the drugs or do the surgeries that they're recommending for you to do. And that's not something that you would ever find here. We are practicing what we are preaching in every single way here. And if you do have supplements that you'd want to be reviewed by us, we can do that.
Bring them in. We'll look over them for you, give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and point you in the right direction.
Yes, we've had tons of patients do that, and we can help them by getting them hooked up with the right supplements, whether we carry them here or we get you connected with them outside the office. So the major two supplements, I'm only going to go over two of them that are critical, are for every American would be omega-3 and vitamin D. So omega-3, what we have is the optimal omega right here. And so optimal omega is something that's going to help to decrease inflammation. When you look at all of the most common American chronic diseases, they're all stemming from inflammation at their root. And so to decrease the inflammation, the chronic inflammation, to decrease the joint pain, to decrease the sluggishness and bring you to more of a place of clean energy as well, definitely would recommend getting in the right types of omegas. Now, the reason it's called optimal omega is because it has both types of omega between the animal fats and the plant-based fats, which you need both of those or else you'll run into problems. It's also going to help you achieve the right ratio in your body of omega-6s to omega-3s. And when that ratio is proper, that's when your body's streamlined, that's when you have the lowest amount of inflammation, and this is something that I take every single day, and you've been taking this one as well, too.
Yeah, I like taking this one in the morning when I eat my breakfast.
Yeah, and so one thing that we'd recommend with that is the vitamin D plus probiotics. So vitamin D is essential to your immune system. Vitamin D is a precursor to hormones. So people sometimes have hormone issues when they're vitamin D deficient. You know, we don't get enough sun, whether you live in Michigan or if you live in Florida. Even if you're outside thinking you're getting enough sun, you need to have 40% of your body exposed to the sun at peak hours of the day, 45 minutes every single day to be able to have proper vitamin D levels, and that's just not the case in so many of our lives. So supplementing is so important. One of the major things you want to do is get your blood work done and check your vitamin D levels. At optimal levels, you want to make sure that's between 50 and 100. Some of the studies have shown that vitamin D has a cancer-killing effect when it's above 70 with your levels. So you're going to want to get that checked the next time that you get blood work done. Now, when we're taking vitamin D, it's a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it's going to absorb best when taken with fats. So what I like to do is take these two together, and then you're getting the most out of your vitamin D and the most out of your omegas. And an added bonus on the vitamin D is it has probiotics included into it, so it's going to help with gut issues, and it's going to help with digestion and also help with that gut-brain connection to keep your brain clear as well. So these are going to be the two absolute musts for every American because we are so deficient in these.